There's a monthly and meaningful event that brings a blend of world-class music and culinary arts from Italy right here to Santa Clarita.
Every third Saturday of the month, Mission Opera, in partnership with Bella Cucina Italian Restaurant, hosts Bella Notte Italian Night. You've got opera singers singing, you've got great Italian food, and Carrie, Lujon, you're supporting the arts.
That sounds amazing. And joining us today to tell us about it is Josh Wentz, Executive Director of Mission Opera, and Stephan Nieman, Musical Stage Director. Thank you both for being here with us.
Absolutely. Thank you for having us. And molto bene, Davido. Italiano is very good. How about that?
Well, before we start doing more of the Italiano, Josh, remind everybody what Mission Opera is and what work the organization does.
Absolutely. So we are Santa Clarita's opera company, the one and only. We're not called Santa Clarita Opera, although sometimes I feel like we should be because people say, what is Mission Opera? But it's our unique blend of basically our mission is to bring opera to the masses, so make it more accessible to a new generation of folks. And so we do a lot of work, both avant-garde experimental stuff and the big traditional works. So we produce 3 to 4 main stage shows a year. We do concerts and events, we do galas, and we do a lot of community outreach as well as our educational work in the schools. So this new thing that the Bella Notte we're doing is basically part of our community outreach division, and as Carrie said, it supports local area businesses. So both Bella Cucina and Mission Opera belong to our Chamber of Commerce and are very active in our community. So we thought that was a great way. We dreamed up the idea last year. I have a dear friend named Alex Concas who's probably been on here that does Oksana Foundation and some of their stuff, and he teaches Italian, by the way. So he said, you know, I have this friend that runs this Italian restaurant. He's a great Sicilian chef. Let's have dinner over there. And I sat down with them and I said, I used to have, when I was doing my doctorate at University of South Carolina, right, the first USC. Shots fired. You gotta be careful saying that. Yeah. But it was a great place. It was called Villa Tronco, and basically they had an Italian opera night every month, and I would go and sing for it, and they had a following. I mean, these people were crazy about this Italian opera night. And so it was hard to get a table even because people would just get out the month before and put their reservation in for the next month. So I had this dream that we have something like this in Santa Clarita, which is great because now we've done it for about 7-8 months, and we're starting to get that following of people that come back every time. It's a charming night. It's affordable. You're only paying $85 a ticket, which is what you're going to pay for a 4-course meal anyway when you go out to a restaurant. You get a 4-course gourmet Italian meal from a Sicilian chef, and you get a full concert. You know, the wine keeps flowing, people are happy, and it's family style, so you sit with your group of people, but then you're also in close proximity to new people. So everybody makes friends, and it's just a really charming night. There's different set of singers each week, and we do different repertoire. Sometimes we take requests. It's just a really fun night.
So I want to bring Stephan into this because I'm kind of curious about what the response has been like from the customers when you're out there in the restaurant. What's the response like from them? Do they love it? Do they applaud? Do they what? Tell me.
So I was at the first Bella Notte, and I got to really experience what was that from the ground up, and it was really amazing to see the people get really excited about every course meal coming out, but then they would stop and just get absorbed by the music. And people would forget to eat. It was quite fascinating. And I never forget to eat. People were forgetting to eat. But it was quite a fascinating event where people really were. It became something of more of a community event. It really went from a performance-based event to, hey, let's enjoy each other and let's enjoy the music that's happening and let's enjoy what Mission Opera is bringing to the community. Let's enjoy the food. Let's enjoy the culture. And it's quite fascinating from just to see how much it has grown.